How do? Happy Sunday evening, everyone. Hope you're all right. Hope you've all had a good weekend and Remembrance Sunday. Housekeeping. Alternate Meerschaum. Sort of a cross between a billiard and a Lovett. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I consider to be more appropriate blends to smoke in the autumn time. I know we haven't got much of autumn left, but as I was smoking SG's Autumn Flake yesterday, and I said, for me, as good a blend as it is, it's just not an autumn blend for me. Usually when the temperatures start getting a bit cooler, I prefer something more along the lines of a Virginia Burley tobacco. Or a Virginia Kentucky. And what I'm smoking is one of the finest examples of that blend type. Solani Silver Flake. Now, in fairness, I could smoke this all year round, really. However, I do find I enjoy it most in colder temperatures, usually in the autumn time. I just feel that light Virginias, such as Scottish Autumn Flake, which is somewhere between Best Brown and Dunhill Flake, the light flake, somewhere between those really. It's fairly mild, whereas I personally prefer something with a little bit more balls to it really this time of year. So I'm going to talk through a few autumnal blends that I enjoy. So first one, of course, Solani Silver Flake. Now, I'm not going to talk through it too much because it is one that I've already reviewed, and I reviewed it highly at the time, and I stick by that review. There's another flake that I thought I had some still left, but I smoked it all and I haven't reviewed it yet. But that makes a really good autumn blend, and that is Gareth Hogarth Westmoreland Slices. I will be picking some more up soon, so I will review it then. But another one that really works for me this time of year is Gareth Hogarth Dark Flake Unscented. Now, this one is really quite strong, to be honest. Where Scottish Autumn is mild and Solani Silver Flake is medium, this is more your heavier stuff. But I do enjoy it, especially in the colder months. I think I prefer Westmoreland Slices, to be honest, but I will give each their own review given time. Another one that I enjoy this time of year, which really needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever. It's another Gareth Hogarth, and it's Revol Plug. Again, you can enjoy it in the winter, you can enjoy it any time of year that you like to enjoy it. But for me, colder months is where I get the most benefit from that blend. It's really good. on a cold evening. Now, one that is on the milder side. Again, I'd put it at a medium myself. Another Virginia Burley, Erin Morflake. Now, for me, this just kind of stands up as a great autumn tobacco for me, because it's just strong enough to be an all-day smoke, because it's not too strong, it's not too mild, and it's just got that fruity flavouring that just keeps you interested, so it's not too dull a smoke for me. Again, it's one that I rated quite highly when I reviewed it, so if you want to know my full thoughts on it, go back and watch that review, as with the Silver Flake, as with the Reaver Plug, and as with this next one, which is also another autumnal blend for me, St. Bruno and Get Ready Rubbed Off Flake. They're both great, to be honest. It's one of those tobaccos with St. Bruno where I can go pretty much all year without smoking it, and then it starts getting colder, and then I crave it, and I'll smoke it pretty much exclusively for a fortnight, and then I kind of leave it be again for a while then. But yeah, just works for me, does St. Bruno already rubbed, as does the Flake. Both are good. Usually, given the choice, I prefer a Flake, but when I went to the tobacconist the other day, they were sold out, so I went for the ready rubbed, because it's the same thing, to be honest. And last one I'm going to talk about, Samuel Garwith Lakeland Dark. Now, I really enjoy that tobacco, but it's on the stronger side of things. This one and the Dark Flake, those two for me need to be in a smaller bowl. Definitely a smaller bowl than this. I do enjoy them both, but a small bowl and a gentle cadence will be your friends when you're smoking those. Especially the Lakeland Dark, it is fairly strong. No, I do enjoy it. On the colder evenings, I really do need something a little bit stronger than Scottish Autumn Flake. Which, you know, don't get me wrong, it's a fine smoke. It's really, really tasty. It's very flavoursome. It's very it burns cool. It burns cleanly. It really is a cracking smoke. But it just lacks a little bit of something else. It just lacks that right there thread for me. Anyway, so those are some of the autumn blends that I prefer. The commonality being that they're all Virginia Burleys, really. The Lakeland Dark, it just says blended Kentucky leaf. It's essentially, from what I understand from Bob Gregory, it's essentially 1792 flake that is without the flavouring. So despite the name, it doesn't have any Lakeland topping to it. From what I heard from him, it started out that there was a pipe club or a pipe shop in Italy that wanted a blend from him. They wanted something a little bit different, a little bit strong, and he sent them a load of the twist offcuts, which they really enjoyed, and they wanted more, but he obviously couldn't recreate it because it was offcuts that he'd sent them. So he sent them untopped 1792 flake, called it Lakeland Dark, and a blend was born. So I mean, that's what Bob told me. Whether it's true or not, it's a different matter altogether. But yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to cut it off there. Bid you all a good evening. If you're wondering what's behind me, this is my escape hatch for when I want to escape the real world. It works a treat. Anyway, have a good evening. Have a good week ahead. I'll be back with a new video soon. Probably do a full-on tobacco review. And yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care of yourself, those around you. Thanks for watching if you still are. And yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon. Take it easy. Cheers.